Welcome back, everyone, to the Legends Never Die podcast. This is your host, Hunter Frugier, alongside co-hosts Dustin, Caleb, and Matt. We got everyone in today. We had a crazy week in sports, particularly NFL football playoffs, and we'll start it off with our bowl takes. I'll go first, and me, as many other Louisianians, are going to boycott the Super Bowl. Not going to watch it after this ridiculous call. I drove 4 hours, sat in traffic to watch this Saints game. Boy, was I disappointed. Waste of money, waste of a trip. Vinovich, I'm filing a lawsuit versus you and your crew. And that's what I got. I'm not watching the Super Bowl, damn it.
My bold take for this week is going to be J.A. Morvant from Murray State will be an all-star in his first year in the NBA.
Who?
J.A. Morvant.
He's pretty solid, but that's pretty bold.
I've been talking on him all
year. Talking about
year.
From Murray State?
Yup, all year been talking about
he's
him.
pretty cold.
It's been a while we've had a rookie. We may have one this year, Donich, if he ends up making the
He's making
all-star game.
He's like third in votes.
Couple people. It's been a while since one's made it, though, as a rookie.
Yeah,
Mitchell didn't make it. Simmons didn't make it, of course.
What sucks is Donich ain't gonna win Rookie of the Year.
Who do you think is going to win?
He
Ben
is.
Simmons. No, I'm joking.
All right,
That's
Caleb,
a
what
good
you
one.
got?
But I thought you were being serious, too. I'm over here like, man, who's he talking about? What are the rookies exploding? Then he hits me with that 4-year rookie. That's funny.
That's like them quarterbacks who are like, yeah, I'm a senior redshirt freshman. Like,
Yeah,
what does that
yeah.
even mean?
Like, what?
Like,
You've
bro-
been in school for 4 years and you still a freshman?
Bro, you're graduating engineering and you're a freshman, a redshirt freshman? Come on.
All right, let's get
funny.
off this Will Greer stuff. What you got, Caleb?
Yeah. No, my bold take is gonna be some baseball. I'm gonna hit y'all with some baseball news. I'm liking the Yankees this year to win the World Series. I'm pretty sure when I looked at it, they're not the favorite. I'm thinking Astros are the favorite. Second is Red Sox. Third is the Dodgers, and fourth are the Yankees. Just because of how the Yankees offense their stock decreased. Oh, too bad. And then I like how they they re-signed Britton. They ended up picking up Ottavino from the Colorado Rockies. They just signed DJ LeMahieu. So I don't know what they're going to do with Gleyber Torres, but I'm really liking the Yankees this year. I think if their sticks can come around, their bullpen's for sure good, and they're going to need Severino to step up. He falls off every single year coming to playoffs, but he'll play solid. He'll go 13-0 and then turn around and lose four straight towards the end of the year and just do
They
bad.
already said Gleyber Torres is starting second base.
So where are they going to put LeMahieu?
He's just
He's
going
going
to
to be a utility.
That's crazy.
He is not a bench player.
He
That's
is
just,
not at all, bro.
That's dumb.
That's what I'm
I didn't
saying.
like that move. I could have think
Dude,
of 5
watch
teams
him.
he could have went to that would have been better and would have paid him more.
Exactly, and he would have been a greater asset to the team if you're just going to put him on the bench. Come on now.
Nah,
Put him at
they
second
got
base for the
something.
Braves.
No, hell no. We got Ozziani Albies.
Boy, he can move around. the
Ozziani
outfield.
Albies.
Ozziani Albies, boy.
Albies is a beast, bro.
Dude, he
Yeah,
had like
he's a-
30 home runs last
dude,
year.
he's
He's
a
21
monster.
years old.
He is.
He's our number
I would
two.
say defensively, Gleyber Torres has him because he has quicker hands. But when it comes to the bat, LeMahieu he can get on base. Like Gleyber can probably hit more home runs, but like batting,
Gleyber was a rookie who hit 275.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But his
Pipe
home
down a
runs,
little bit about his.
no,
he
his home
can't
runs.
hit. He'll
275 is not
He'll
good.
out hit LeMahieu.
275
As
is
a
not
rookie,
good.
No,
As
it's
a
not
rookie,
great, bro.
Bro,
in the
that's
MLB,
pretty solid.
A
Come
rookie hitting in the
on.
9-hole.
That's solid.
So you
He'll
would
hit-
take him over LeMahieu?
He'll hit leadoff this. I know where Gleyber's going to play shortstop because Didi had Tommy John.
What about Tulowitzki?
Ooh.
Tulo's going to be in the minors.
Yeah,
sucks.
I don't think he's league ready anymore. He's an old head. All right, Matt, what you got as your bold take?
I'm going to go with the Yankees getting a second unanimous player in the Hall of Fame in Derek Jeter. Mariano Rivera, the first one ever. They'll get 2. And then I'll even go a little bit more bold. Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds both get in the Hall of Fame, the class of 2022, something like that, 2020, around there.
Ever.
The same year A-Rod and Ortiz are up.
All right, I got 2 things building on
They're
that.
getting in
First of all, Jeter's not going to be unanimous.
He's
Yeah,
not.
he will.
Dude,
Because
Am I the only
he
one?
will,
he
bro.
is not. He is going to make it first ballot Hall of Famer, but unanimous is 425 out of
He'll
425
get it.
votes.
He's not happening.
But-
I guarantee you.
And
won't.
you have
Dude,
the
one
only
of the
reason
most
Mariano
popular
Rivera got
players
it is because
ever.
he's arguably the best closer ever.
I know.
Jeter's not
I know
the
No,
best
he
a lot
is
of
the
people-
best
in the-
closer ever.
A lot of
history.
people really honestly don't think Jeter's that good. And really, I don't either. He never.
Dude,
I mean, he
that's
got
the
base
captain,
hit.
son. You're
He
tripping.
got
He
base
is a
hits,
dog. I
but
don't like him, but he is a dog.
That
And
is
he
the
will
captain.
be first
And-
ballot, yes.
and everybody
but
talks about
unanimous,
it.
no.
They'd say Jeter when the play was back in the hole. every expert says Jeter was a below-average defensive shortstop.
Oh shit.
I ain't never seen another shortstop make that play.
I have all the time.
I mean, they
All
make
the time, I wouldn't say
similar
all the time.
plays, but they don't jump
Cam
in the
Newton
air,
just
hit a
had
180
surgery.
and throw it all the way to first
I just
base.
got an update that said Cam Newton had surgery next season's in jeopardy.
All right, I got something to say about that, Matt. So you said that in 2022 that Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds are going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Why do you think so, though?
I'm not sure if it's exactly that year, but it's going to be the first year that A-Rod and Ortiz are up,
Right.
and I don't think you let Big Papi and A-Rod out the Hall of Fame, even though they're linked to PDs.
Right.
I think them two will make it over Bonds.
But how do you put them two in but leave those two out?
I agree that if you're gonna put them in, then you should, because that they both did they did PEDs, all of them did. But when you look, all right, I was looking at stats 2 days ago. When you look from when Bonds started, I think it was in like 87 or something like that. So from 87 all the way up until 90 to 1990, or no 1999 or whatever. This dude only batted over 300 twice, right? And this one he was tiny. So when he got accused of being on PEDs is when he just went through the roof. When he banged 73 home runs in 2001, or no, was it 2001? Yeah, hit 73 home runs then, and then he batted like a 378, a 320 something, a 330, 340 for like 7 years in a row, or not 7 years, about 5. That was the only time he started playing like one of the best baseball players ever, is when he was on PEDs. Okay, not anybody else in the MLB did the PEDs. So you can't really, if you can't sit there, if they're being put on this, I'm not saying not anybody else.
I wouldn't say nobody.
But
that
he
was
enhanced his
steroid
ability,
era.
which you cannot do in the MLB. You cannot do steroids. So in order to be in the Hall of Fame, you got to do everything 100% right. Just like Mo.
I'm going to just
That's
go
why
on
he
a
was
limb and
unanimous.
say that Mariano Rivera was the first unanimous, but he didn't deserve to be the first. Ken Griffey should have been unanimous.
I agree with that.
He was in the
100%.
steroid
He was
era.
just- he was
the best player in the steroid era,
Right.
and he wasn't even on steroids.
Exactly. But the thing about him, though, is he didn't, he stayed hurt. There was, wasn't it 3 or 4 years straight to where, Ken Griffey just stayed hurt and couldn't play? So
and
that's
he
why I
played for
think
multiple
why-
teams.
Yeah, that's why he wouldn't be
which
unanimous.
throws out a bias towards,
And
he wasn't loyal like Rivera, whole career there.
Right.
Jeter, whole career there.
Baseball is by far the hardest sport to make the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
in.
I agree.
Dude, I saw Lance Berkman and Michael
Well, yeah,
Young.
they let 4 in a year.
Lance
Football
Berkman
lets
and-
what, 8?
No, they let in however many get over 75% of the vote.
Okay, yeah, that's a dumb.
But Berkman and Michael Young both had barely over 1%
Yeah,
of votes.
that's crazy.
Michael Young had almost 3,000 hits.
Michael Young was a beast. But not a touch on that though. I got in an argument with somebody on Twitter though. We were talking about the whole Barry Bonds thing. He thinks he should be in the Hall of Fame just because, along with him having the most home runs that year, he had the most intentional walks. Which I mean, yeah, if you're banging 73 home runs, I'm gonna walk you too when you get to the plate because you juice head. You're hitting the ball over every. You're hitting the ball over every single time.
I'm gonna
But
just strike
then
you out.
somebody then he made the
Yeah.
comment. He goes, well then if that's the case, then how come their stat padding by, so you know how recently just this last year you had Mookie Betts go off for how many home runs he hit. You had who else is a smaller guy who was hitting home runs? Alex Bregman. Just people like that, because they're trying to mimic the steroid era when everybody was hitting home runs because their views were up. The MLB's views were up supposedly. So now that they made the
you're
ball
a
smaller.
juice baseball conspiracy theorist.
No,
is
I'm
what
not.
you're
But that's
saying.
what somebody said. They're like, okay, well, that's messed up if they're trying to mimic the era. I was like, well, it doesn't matter because everybody's on the same playing field. They're on the same level because everybody's hitting the same baseballs. Not everybody was on steroids back when Barry Bonds was playing. So now that
Shoot, I
everybody's
think we're on more of
you-
a pitcher era, to be honest, than a home run era, where we're seeing pitchers who are a lot better than hitters. You're not seeing people hit 70 home runs like you used to. You're barely seeing 50
All right,
every once in so many, but you're seeing multiple 250-plus strikeout, a couple
True.
300 strikeout
Well,
years, and
that's-
a couple no-hitters a year.
That's due to the home run or strikeout mentality that the league's taken. It's definitely a home run league.
right.
But what I'm saying is, if the views are up, why don't you let people take steroids? Just like MMA, if they want to take steroids, they're in there
All right.
beating the crap out of each other. Let
Okay.
them take steroids.
See, and this is what I said too. I was like, I don't care. Like, it's not the fact that oh, I'm saying steroids are bad or no, you shouldn't do them. I know. What I'm saying is that if everybody is allowed to take them, if they allow that, then okay, that's cool. But if you don't allow it, then somebody else does it. Clearly, you're not playing the game right. If it's illegal in the MLB, if it was legal, then go ahead. Let them all do steroids and smash the ball over the fence 100 times.
Dustin,
hit a
you
home
just showed
runs.
your true Patriot fan mentality.
He did.
You
didn't
just
he?
showed it, man. Ouch.
Hey,
Win at all
while-
costs.
while we're
let's
talking about-
cheat. Let's cheat. Let's beat. Do whatever we got to do
Hey,
to beat.
while we're on the substance abuse policy, I'm gonna sue the NFL for a separate reason than why all these Saints fans are suing them. So Marshawn Lynch comes out and says he lit a joint with the torch at a Raiders game and smoked it, but yet
While he was playing or not playing?
while he's an active player, but yet Josh Gordon's suspended for seasons for the same thing.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know,
did
man,
he get
it's
caught on
legal
the
in-
drug test?
It's legal in California.
It doesn't
though.
matter.
It
It's
is.
part of their contract.
But did he did he fail the drug test? Did he get drug tested?
He
It is
hasn't got
Josh
drug
Gordon.
tested all year. He said
Josh
that.
Josh Gordon. They should have drug tested him. Josh Gordon has been found guilty of
Lynch-
failing the drug test.
And
Lynch
Josh
said he didn't
Gordon's
get-
name's Flash. His name ain't Beast Mode, bro. Beast
La-
Mode's special.
This boy said that he ain't got drug tested all year. Eric Reed got 8 in 1 year.
Well, I mean that's their fault then. Like it's not just like okay, why aren't they drug testing him? Then they should have.
I'm suing
But
him. I'm
he
suing
didn't
him to
get
get
drug
Josh Gordon
tested.
back in there. That's my boy.
But no, back on the baseball thing. Like I said though, if it's legal and you can do steroids, I'm not hating. Then yeah, put Barry Bonds in there. But not like it wasn't legal for everyone to do, and not everybody was doing steroids. Yeah, there was that list when A-Rod got caught out. There's probably like 40 or 50 that were on substances to enhance their ability. But like. If not, like no way, bro. I don't think that you should be inducted into the Hall of Fame if you're not playing the game right. If it was legal, yeah.
All right, that was a good discussion there. Now we'll jump into the NFL review from last week, and we'll start with the Saints game, 26-23 Rams. I'm not going to say much on it because I was very upset. But I know Saints could have done a lot better, but the refs could have done it even better than the Saints. So I'm going to leave it at that. What you got on it, Dustin? What you think Saints could have done better to win the game?
First off, they could have ran the football. 52
Well,
rushing yards. That's number one.
Kind of hard to do when as soon as you snap the ball, Aaron Donald's already in the
Do
backfield.
it over and over again. Wear him out, and then he won't be able to rush the passer.
I don't think they should have
can only
ran more.
punt
I
so
think
many
they should have
times.
ran in better situations.
All right,
Yeah,
better times they
that's
could
the
have
first.
ran.
100%.
That's the first reason they lost.
You could tell they were running
The
first
second
and
reason
10,
they
right up
lost-
the middle.
The second reason they lost is because Sean Payton threw the ball on first down. That's the second reason.
Yeah, dude, I was kind of.
I don't care if it's a high percentage throw or not. Inside the 10 or the 15-yard
with that
line,
much time.
no pass is high percentage in the red zone.
I'm with you on that. I agree. There were plenty of situations in that game.
You run the ball, they
Yeah.
take a timeout.
right.
You run the ball
They
again.
take another timeout. That's their last one, right? They only had 2.
They could have ran the ball and made it 25 seconds on the clock, leading by a field goal.
Look, see, it
Kick
is.
the ball through the end zone. Trust your defense.
It's
who's
not that.
Who's came up clutch. Trust your defense to stop them one time for 20 seconds
I agree.
to get 50 yards.
I agree with you there. Like there were plenty of opportunities where Sean Payton could have saved the game to where it shouldn't even came down to that, or like stuff between the whole game. Like let's say for instance at the beginning when they had 2 field goals inside the red zone when they could have put 14 up. You could say anything, but
And what did I tell y'all the week before the week before the championship games? I said Sean Payton chokes in tough situations.
that
And
call,
what did he
bro,
do?
that call in a situation like that was awful. I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
lie
it was
to you, dude.
obviously 100% rigged.
I mean, yeah. I
They
would say
expose their true identities.
And
The NFL.
One
That they
more
are
that
thing.
not
was a
Saints
blown call,
fans.
dude. But you like
Why would
you
you
can't
want
just
the-
blame it
why-
on that though.
Why would
There's
you want
plenty
the
other
Rams,
factors.
who are dead last in fan base, aside from Oakland, who plays on a baseball field? They're dead last in fans. You got 10 Hollywood celebrities
That's why.
that like the Rams.
That's
Who
why.
gives a shit?
You know how fans are. We got dude. Really?
Nola got the culture, bro.
Hunter.
There was 1 million people down there.
You're
this
asking
weekend.
this question, bro.
Los Angeles ain't even got 1 million.
You know
fans.
we got these bandwagon fans like Dust, who's gonna come out in public with a Jared Goff jersey on. Come on now, you know how that goes.
you
Bro,
want
Let's
to
get
they
the
had a
views up.
fan at the game. He was about to get beat up. It was funny. JJ even ran over there and got in his face one time. He was being so obnoxious. This dude had
He was a Rams fan?
Yes, he was like the only Rams fan, one of. I felt like this dude is in a very hostile environment
Right.
in New Orleans. He might have wanted to
You
watch
don't. I was
it.
about
He
to
was in
say
the
you
wrong
don't want to
spot.
be in New Orleans
But
like
he
that.
was being so obnoxious, dude, and his hair was blue on one half and yellow, like bright
God.
yellow. This boy looked like Lil Uzi Vert if he didn't have his hair tied up. Like, I don't even know. He looked like that guy off that meme that was like, hide your kids, hide your wife. Y'all remember what that dude looked like with his hair kind of permed?
Kind of like
But
a
yes.
Tekashi 69 type of
Yeah,
vibe when he first
exactly.
came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this fan, super obnoxious. Can't believe he survived. I would like to know if he survived the night.
Dude,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in New Orleans
Look,
like that.
So check this Drew Brees stat.
Oh, Lord.
First 11 games of the season, 10-1, 285, 29 touchdowns, 2 picks, passer rating 127.3. Last 6 games of the season, 4-2, 234 pass yards a game, 7 touchdowns, 5 picks, passer rating 88.
Well, that's because he was getting close to the Super Bowl.
Seven-
Which it was rigged.
Yeah,
so they don't
seven-
want to see him
started-
win.
Yep,
7
exactly.
touchdowns in 6 games. Round of applause for Mr. Drew Brees.
That's all right. He still had more touchdowns than Brady, less interceptions, more yards, better completion
What
percentage.
about when
and
the game was
everything for the
What about
years
when the
in
game
total.
was on the line? Who led the game-winning drives?
It's all right.
Game tying and winning.
Better regular season
Breeze
record too. But I
just
know,
gonna throw
I
the
ain't
ball
gonna
straight
disagree.
up in the air. Here you go, guys. Let me throw another deep ball in overtime when I can't throw one to save my life. Ted Ginn bailed him out the first time.
Yeah, it was a rough second half of the year for Breeze, but when you look at the season as a whole,
Yeah,
should have won the NFC Championship just like last year. They should have went to the Super Bowl because they would have beat the Eagles last year easily. Probably smacked the Patriots. This year, same thing. Should have beat Rams. Would have beat Patriots for sure, 100%.
Nah.
And
That's
then if
just
you look at Drew
unfortunate, man.
Brees overall, his season, the numbers. I know you just said his second half season numbers. If you look at the numbers overall, another great historic season.
Hey,
So really not a bad season.
but with
Good
that being
season for
said-
Brady though. Good job, Brady.
with that being said, I'm Patriots for life now. But my team's won the last 10 Super Bowls. That's all I got to
Yeah,
say.
because you like every team.
Oh yeah, the last 10. Yeah, Dustin talks about Peyton Manning now like y'all hear him talk. But when they were in the Super Bowl, it was, oh, screw Cam Newton. Oh, I hate Cam Newton.
I do hate Cam
I'm
Newton.
Broncos for life.
I
And
did
now
go
he's
for the
right back to
Broncos
Patriots.
that Super Bowl. Him and Jameis Winston are the only 2 quarterbacks, and Patrick Mahomes. Although I'm gonna give Mahomes some credit this week. I'm gonna give him some credit.
He should have won the game, yeah. You're
If he
correct.
wouldn't have had to go against the greatest of all time, he probably would have won.
All right,
If he'd
Matt,
have
what
played
you got on
Breeze.
that Saints game aside from losing money? I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, we're not even gonna talk about.
We're
that.
gonna have to talk to our bookie. We want our money back, like they
I
got,
did see
got
that
back in
on
New Jersey
like
and
Yahoo
Las
or
Vegas.
something. People were getting their money back for that.
Yep. We need to talk to Bubba.
Yeah, that's
that
big.
game slapped me in the face.
Yeah, that's big
Yep.
sports books. He ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, but whenever Drew Brees threw that pass to Ted Ginn, I looked over to my buddy Jay, and I was like, dude, it looks like he just blew his whole shoulder out. He just needs to go. He needs to retire. Honestly, I think
And
he
Jay
needs
was
to,
probably
I think
like,
he's done.
Heck no.
Oh, he don't want to believe it.
I
Drew.
think
He don't
Michael
want to
Thomas,
believe that Vegas rigs the games either.
Michael Thomas should have grabbed a hold of that defender though,
Instead of
so he couldn't have
that's
fell back and
unfortunate,
got that
though.
interception.
That's unfortunate.
Man,
He's
If
like
the ball's
pushed him
flopping
down.
up in the air,
Either
grab
way,
him and
bro.
hold him down.
Yeah, I believe he should have
Don't let
pulled
him get the
but,
pick.
But did you see what happened though? He pushes him down, which I mean, like, granted, in the spur of the moment, you're thinking like, damn, what should I do right here? And he should have grabbed him up, but he pushed him down.
Pushed him
and
towards the ball.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I mean, literally just fell in his hands.
just perfectly
on the ground, laying back.
Just perfectly rigged, almost as perfect as Marcus Williams missing that tackle last year. All these end-of-game plays are just so perfectly odd. Yep.
Saints
Vegas
fans,
cheated.
Saints fans
They're
really
just
just
odd.
need to pipe down, because they got beat by a team that's best player barely even played.
Yeah.
Yeah, Todd Gurley had 5 touches. So, Saints fans really need to pipe down.
No, we really got cheated. So
I mean,
obviously
yeah.
they're not going to pipe down.
All right, that was a bad penalty call.
The worst penalty call in the history of the NFL.
But
Boy.
hey,
There's a difference between a bad call and the worst call
the ref
ever.
played for the Rams.
He did.
He did.
He played for the Rams?
And
went to
I knew he was an
UCLA.
LA native. Why do they even like people like that officiate the games? If the ref was from New Orleans and New Orleans would have won that game on a call like that, LA being who they are, there would be a rematch 100%. But no, since it was Los Angeles refs and in New Orleans, different
Saints
story.
fans calling for a rematch is kind of like that's worse than UCF fans. Really,
I don't think it's worse at all.
really, it's like when the Patriots or when the Rams, if the Rams beat the Patriots, which I don't think is gonna happen, when they win the Super Bowl, they're gonna be like, "Oh, we're Super Bowl champions. We really beat the Rams. We got robbed." And then they're gonna hang banners and have parades and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, I would not compare
Michael
that
Thomas-
Saints loss to the UCF game. At
Michael
all.
Thomas ain't going to the Pro Bowl because he's mad that the Saints lost.
Oh, I wouldn't go either.
Neither
Hell
Drew Brees.
no.
I don't blame
Drew
him.
Brees said I ain't going.
Shoot, Kamara hopped
Scam
on.
artist.
They said
I bet you
Kamara
Kamara
should
don't even go. I bet
he does.
No,
He's
I
there.
saw, but I bet he don't
Bet he don't what?
end up going. He
He's
ain't gonna
there
go.
right now. The
Nah.
Pro Bowl is this week. They're having like skills challenges
Are
and
they doing the
stuff.
draft again, or are they doing
Y'all
AFC,
saw Jamal.
NFC?
Y'all saw Jamal
AFC,
Adams
NFC.
tackle the Patriots
Good, I like
mascot. I bet Dustin liked that.
Hey, that was pretty funny.
It was funny.
LSU boy.
Jamal Adams, he tackled the Patriots mascot. He said, "I'm about to go tackle this mascot."
He was at the game.
Pro
Yeah,
Bowl.
the Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl.
He
He was
ran-
signing an autograph. He said, hold on. He said, hold this. I'm about to go tackle this mascot. And was running and tackled him, and everybody went crazy, dude. Everybody went
I gotta
crazy.
see this.
And then he walked into the field, and everybody was dapping up there like, oh, bro, it was funny. The dude was
All right,
hilarious.
so let's move into that
What's
Patriots
super
Chiefs
funny
game.
is he'll never beat the Patriots.
That's what.
Oh, I
that's
bet
what
he will.
That's what Skip Bayless come on there and said. He said, "Dang, it's kind of funny how you have to tackle the mascot because you can't knock down the players or the Patriots or something like that."
I
And
bet
he
you
quoted-
Jets. I bet you Jets in
Yeah.
the next 5 years start winning that division.
Skip Bayless
weak
was mad about
division
the
they
Saints
got.
call because he had money on the Saints.
I
As soon as
believe it.
Patriots lose Brady, they're done skis. They're not even going to win the weakest division in the history of the NFL.
That is a bad division.
Hey.
Weakest there's ever been in
Hey.
the whole history.
I gotta throw something out there. You can look it up, fact check him and everything. Colin Cowherd has predicted every game right in the playoffs. every single
I'm gonna
game.
go fact check him because
He really
I've
has.
seen him with his. Oh yeah, I got the Seahawks beating the Cowboys this week.
He
and
predicted
then they'll
Rams,
edit it and
Rams
delete all
Patriots
that
Super
video.
Bowl before the season too.
I don't believe it.
Look it up.
I believe that he edits his stuff, and he's kind of like you, where he says a different pick each week.
Oh, shut
I'm
up.
Chargers. Chargers are winning this Super Bowl, guys. Come around, Chargers play Patriots. Oh, I know I said the Chargers, but they're playing my Patriots now, so it's a Patriots Super Bowl.
I've been
guys.
telling y'all I'm Patriots now. I like them so much now because everybody hates them. I never realized how much people hate them. But now that I do, Patriots for life.
We'll see how
Matt,
they'll find a way
Matt,
to cheat this one.
Join the dark side. I know you ain't got, but you got a team that really ain't a team. They're just out there. So you might as well.
All right, so
I don't know,
Patriots
I
win the
think
game
about
37-31. It took them till overtime. I'd say Tom Brady's a pretty lucky guy, if I do say so myself.
Hold
But
on,
what'd
hold
you
on.
see there? What'd you see there?
Before
Your
you
reasoning
even
why
start,
Patriots won this
Before
game.
you even start on that game, I want to talk about the NFL overtime rules. See, we've had 2 ties this year, a lot of games going to overtime. But this one, you got Pat Mahomes on the bench, NFL MVP, and he doesn't even get to touch the ball on primetime television playoffs. I think that's a problem.
I say we do a sudden death like college.
I
think that's the solution. Put the ball on the 25-yard line,
25's too close.
40-yard line,
Yeah, but
50-yard
they're
line,
so skilled,
midfield,
dude. They
whatever.
would score every time.
Yeah, exactly.
No punts, though. They wouldn't score every time. That's
they
like
would.
saying they score every time now in NFL games. If you
I
put the ball at
mean-
the 50-yard line, you think they're going to score every time.
No, but this is why
No.
they would score so easy.
Every
The-
Because
kicker.
they could go for it on fourth
No,
down.
No,
no,
not
because
even.
they could kick field goals from where they start. In college, not every kicker can kick a 40.
No,
yeah,
that's
but a
not the
field goal
point.
ain't going to win it in sudden death.
It could.
I think the coaches are so good, they'll have special plays for overtime just to get an easy touchdown.
Bruh, I'm having special plays in the fourth quarter when I'm losing the game trying to win it. Not a special play
I'm
made up
talking
for
about- Like
when you-
overtime when I got to.
I'm saying they'll have
Like when you blow a
scripted
13-0
plays.
lead.
Yeah, but all right, what y'all got on the Patriots? We're on a new game. Once again, Saints cheated. Dustin just can't accept the fact that another team cheated this year besides the Patriots. It's real, Dustin. Other teams cheat besides the Patriots, believe it or not.
How have the Patriots cheated this year, though?
Oh, we'll see. It's yet to come. The Super Bowl's next week, baby. They got something they've been cooking up all damn season, I'm sure. It's been finessing, been
Hey,
serenading, marinating,
maybe,
whatever.
maybe,
Marinating.
Boy,
maybe
serenading.
the
That's crazy.
Saints
You ain't heard of
should
that?
consider cheating. If it's not working out for you, maybe the Saints should consider it. Last time they cheated, they won the Super Bowl. They had Bounty Gate. They won the Super Bowl. Maybe they should cook something up.
Boy, there wouldn't be no such thing as anything gate if it wasn't for the Patriots. Everything. Spy gate, deflate gate, Patriots gay gate, whatever else there is.
All them rings gate.
He's probably part of that pedophilia ring with the Clintons and all them.
Oh,
No.
God.
Tom Brady's probably
God.
first up too. He's
Oh,
I wouldn't
probably
put
right
it
there with
I
past
him.
wouldn't go that far.
No, I wouldn't go
I
that
would.
far.
I
I
would.
wouldn't. He's Trump's buddy. Him and Trump are friends.
Yep.
So I wouldn't say
That boy Tom Brady, y'all got to go look at his Instagram. That boy will have you motivated even if you ain't a Patriots fan.
He does. I'd follow him just for that reason. Pretty good. Y'all saw the video of him and Gronkowski after the win playing
Yep.
that Bad Boy song?
They were just walking and they were looking at,
They
didn't
were
even
like-
say a word, and they were like, uh-huh.
Yeah, it was
Pat
funny.
Mahomes, who?
Nah, they didn't say all that.
Nah, Brady went and told Pat Mahomes he was a beast. He went to his locker room and found him, and security let him in. Thank God. They're lucky Brady wasn't mad. He went over there fighting. Shoot, boy, he'd have had him running.
I'd love to see Tom Brady throw a punch. Oh my gosh!
If he
Speaking of
throws a
throwing
punch
punches,
as hard as
though.
he throws a football.
Speaking of throwing punches, did y'all see where Derek Carr said he wanted a
Fight
boxing
Stephen
match
A.
versus Stephen A.
I think he
Smith
said
and Max
UFC.
Kellerman? He said, "I want both of them to fight me right now."
I don't
They were
think-
talking trash about him.
I don't think he would beat Max Kellerman.
I think he would.
Max
Dude.
Kellerman's covered, like, he's the main cover guy for ESPN and Fox Sports for boxing.
Yeah, I
That
don't think
don't
that
mean
means
Now,
anything.
I mean, if you're around it all the time, you know what to do.
That's like saying
That's
I'm
like
a-
saying you could beat me in any sport.
I
yeah,
can.
Absolutely not.
that's
What
like
sport what sport can you beat me in?
Basketball,
I'd post you
baseball,
up.
football,
I'd post you up
tennis,
every time.
tennis,
No, I
swimming,
like tennis.
bowling.
swimming.
You
I
can
got you.
Polo.
I got you.
I can bowl
You got him in
175
track. I'll
right
give you
now.
that. You got him in track.
You got me in track. But what about field?
Ping pong, badminton,
I'll beat you in that. I've never played badminton, but I'm probably a beast.
darts,
I'll name two. You won't beat me in pool either.
Oh
Is
God.
pool like actually a sport?
Billiards, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Heck yeah.
Hey, I work with a guy.
That's like saying the spelling bee is a sport.
I work with a guy who
Nah,
is
it's
about.
not like that at all.
Hey, real talk.
That's-
I work with a guy who's right below being a pro in pool.
That's like saying that you want. That's like saying you expect to have cheese on that cheeseburger.
No, that's like saying I'm that guy that goes to the bar and don't talk to girls. I just play pool to look cool. That's
No,
That's
bro,
why they
because you
become-
can't pull, you ain't got no game.
yeah. That's
You
why,
gotta have
that's
your-
why
you
billiards
gotta have
players
your
become
hustling.
good.
You gotta have your Ariat shirt on, tucked in, with your flat bill hat to play pool in a bar.
and a
Look,
pinch of dip in.
Look, the reason why I said that, did y'all see the interview with Adrian Bronner after that fight?
Oh God, I did it
He
for the
said-
hood.
Yeah, no, he said, he goes, so you really think that you beat Pacquiao? He's like, oh, yeah, no doubt, I won that fight. And then they were like, so you really think that you won? He said, yeah, man, that's like, and he paused, he goes, it's like asking for cheese and you're expecting that cheeseburger. And then that little laugh, and I was like, what does that even mean? Dude, y'all gotta
This
see
dude
Y'all
told-
gotta see this
this
video.
dude
It's
told
so
him- he
funny.
said-
that boy's punch drunk. Pacquiao put
Yeah.
their bangers on.
Bro, he told the guy that was interviewing him, he was like, "You're 3-4 in your last 7 fights," and he was like, "Yeah, but I'll be 7-0 against you."
Bonner is funny. He's that knockoff Floyd Mayweather. He's a great value Floyd
He said,
Mayweather.
This
"Yeah, but I'll be
dude-
7-0
This
against you."
dude,
That's kinda
Steven
funny.
Smith had him on the show before the Pacquiao fight, and he said, "Yeah, we are all wondering why you don't throw punches." He said, "I ain't got to throw a lot of punches. When I throw them, they connect." And Stephen A. said, "Well, you're 3-3 in your last 6 fights, and Pacquiao's not gonna let you just throw." This boy had multiple rounds where he didn't even throw 8 punches.
I saw that, yeah.
8 punches in a boxing
It's
match.
hard when you're up against somebody like Pacquiao, a
Shoot,
legend.
Triple G threw like 1,500 in one fight.
Yeah, he's a dog. But anyways, on boxing, I think that fight right there set up a Mayweather-Pacquiao rematch. Have y'all been seeing him at the
It won't
Lakers and
happen,
Clippers
though.
games? No, have y'all been seeing him though?
I mean,
Every
I've seen
Lakers
him.
and Clippers home game that they're both at, because they're both living in L.A. now, they'll bump into each other and they'll be talking rematch, stuff like that, and it's all Floyd's decision. And you know Floyd's money hungry. You know he wants another $300 million. He can't help it. Eventually, he just fought a Chinese guy for $10 million. You think he ain't gonna fight Pacquiao for another 300?
And he's gonna murder Pacquiao.
Yeah, he will beat him
I
again.
don't know, bro.
Nah, he's gonna beat him again. I hate to say it. I'm not a Floyd fan at all, but
I can
will.
see
I
it.
think he'd have to run from him like he did the first time.
Hey, it's Pacquiao wants to fight. Pacquiao's like, shoot, I'll lose, make $100 million.
Pacquiao ain't got nothing to lose.
But what's messed
he's got
up-
all that money and then not a perfect
That's
record.
the only thing.
He's already lost.
That's the
him.
only thing keeping Mayweather from fighting. He don't want to lose his perfect record. If he had one loss, he'd be cashing out in the boxing ring. Still, like he'd still be fighting right now.
All I'm saying is I want to see a rematch: Pacquiao, Mayweather, and Fury, Wilder. Rematch them both. Put them on the same card. The rematch is in the works for Fury and Wilder. I'm excited. I wouldn't even give Anthony Joshua a try. He didn't want to fight him the first time around. He ain't fighting him this time. He could fight the winner this go
I wish
around.
I wish Mayweather
Yeah.
fought Pacquiao a long
Our
time
tech
ago.
guy, our tech guy's always talking smack. Next time he's talking smack, I'm a Greg Hardy him.
What?
Greg Hardy with that
DQ?
disqualification.
That
All right, we
was
can
crazy.
talk real
That
quick.
was-
Boxing's over. We'll talk about that UFC event. I'm a little salty. My boy Killishaw got wrecked. He got killed, really.
He didn't get wrecked.
He got slung
demolished.
around. Yeah.
He didn't even land a punch, or he landed like one punch maybe.
And then after the fight, he pulled the same thing as Bronner, basically.
Yeah.
I didn't lose that fight. They did stop it a little early.
I
but it would have got stopped either way.
right.
Dude,
I
you're
wish
getting
they
your
would have
head
let
beat
him
in.
just go ahead and get to the
Yeah,
points
get
where he was
knocked out.
not conscious, and he just been like
We're not
knocked
paying
out.
$5
Yeah.
a month on ESPN Plus not to see some
Yeah.
knockouts. Come on, man.
For
We
real.
want to
That's
see people
what
get
I-
killed
and,
out there.
and just so that he can't come in after in that post press conference and just be like, oh no, they stopped it way too early. All right, dude, next time don't stop the fight. Just let him get knocked out. Let him get beat up.
The best we're
I-
gonna get to see a knockout soon. When Conor McGregor kicks Cowboy in his face and leaves him ice
Oh,
cold on the
Donald
mat.
Cerrone.
Yeah, so hats off to Cejudo.
Cowboy
Saved the
hats off.
flyweight division, so he's going to be I
Why
think
were they
there'll be
thinking
more
about getting rid of it?
because it's not entertaining.
What-
Mighty
what-
Mouse lost. Can you name any flyweight fighters besides
What weight
Cejudo?
class is flyweight?
115. That's the smallest there is.
Boy, that's some
Yeah.
skinny boys running
Boy,
around out
skinny.
there.
Yeah, right. You got Olympic gold medalist bigger than me out there at a 115er.
Son, that's like little Kevin's
said-
running around out
He
there.
said
Exactly.
Cejudo said he'll go up and fight at 135.
Yeah, he did say
And
that.
see, I would love to see that, but then there goes the flyweight division. I'm not against.
Just get rid of it, dude.
I say just bump these guys up to 125, bro. If you're 115, you could go up to 125 if you're a true
You need
fighter.
to start eating
You'll
something.
But,
get
the
you'll get a
co-main-
stronger chin too.
The co-main, for some reason, we had Greg Hardy on there. A lot of y'all know his story. Ex-NFL player, ex-woman beater, whatever. 3 illegal knee, got DQ'd. It was definitely illegal. But I think that's due to his lack of fight experience is the reason that happened. I think he'll get another shot. Although he is 0-1, usually you'll get cut if you start off with a loss in the UFC. But just because his name, there's a reason he was a co-main event, never fought before. His name draws people in. Bad publicity, still publicity. And then what other fights did we have? We had my wife, Paige Van Zant, with the other right
She's
before the
pretty,
co-main
bro.
event.
She was a model before. Vinny was telling me that. I didn't know.
Yeah, back
She's-
when we
yeah.
first started dating.
Yeah.
But
What happened?
oh yeah, she armbarred me and
No.
I left her.
You made her mad, so you beat her up, and so
No,
now she
I
wanted to
definitely-
defend herself.
I definitely didn't beat her up. She was like, "I'm going on Dancing with the Stars," and I was like, "Nah, that's not
she
cool."
did do all that. Yep.
I
heard
said
that
that's
too.
not cool, and I left her. But yeah, she did her thing, got an arm bar, won that fight, so she'll be right back up for a title shot soon. Then our boy Cowboy,
Did she pull
Cowboy
that girl's
Cerrone.
arm out of place?
Yeah, she did.
She did, yeah.
Definitely snapped that sucker.
Ow.
But yeah, we'll go with the next fight. We had Cowboy and Hernandez fight. Our boy Cowboy was the underdog, a plus 160, went in there, did his thing.
I'm glad Cerrone won though, because old boy was
Oh,
running
yeah.
his head. He was running his mouth like. Oh, I'm
That's
gonna beat
usually
this
what
old-
happens. I
this
mean, look
old
at
fella
Dillashaw.
up. Yeah, look at Dillashaw. Look at McGregor.
Look at Cody Garbrandt. Look at McGregor. Yeah.
Humbles you, bro.
The shit talking don't work no more unless you're John Jones, I guess. It's just never not
He
gonna
doesn't
work.
really. He doesn't really trash
oh, no,
talk
he'll
like
talk
that.
some
though.
trash.
Really?
He,
Oh,
he
yeah.
talks like low key trash.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It's yeah.
He talks that humble trash. He's like, I'm undefeated, so I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
his
that.
version
It's
of
like that
talking trash.
passive aggressiveness.
But yeah, so I think that Cowboy fight may have set up a McGregor fight. McGregor tweeted during the fight, he was like, "For that fight, Donald, I will fight you." He's always so proper. He's like, for that great fight, I will fight you. Like
And
he's
then
some
instantly
king.
started talking smack.
Yeah, I'll fight you. So line that
What?
up, Dana. Do that. I know
Are they the
Cowboys
same
not a
weight
top
class?
5. Yeah, same weight class,
They haven't
155.
fought before?
No, they've never
Nuh-uh.
fought. They haven't always been same weight class. Cowboys been 155 and 170. McGregor's usually 145, now 155.
Oh, God.
So they'll line it up, and McGregor will TKO that boy real quick. He's old head now. He don't stand a chance against McGregor. But there's a few other fights in the undercard, and our next big fight will be Jones again. That's the best card I've seen yet. So we'll get off UFC there.
He's a minus 925.
Yeah, I
that
know. He's
fight.
going to kill that guy. He shouldn't even be next up to fight him.
Who's he going to fight?
Anthony Smith.
Never heard of him.
If you seen him, you'd be like, put the house on Jones. He just don't even look like he stands a chance.
Jones needs to
I
move
think
up.
I think DC, yeah, he should move up to heavyweight, so DC got to fight him.
DC's gonna retire, bro. He
Yeah.
needs to.
All right, guys, now we're all done with NFL recap, UFC and boxing, and we'll start to transition in the coming weeks into our two sports that are about to begin the season or already at the midway point that we don't give much emphasis on. That'll be NBA, NCAA basketball, and MLB. So as NFL season ends and new season begins, we'll never have really any kind of break. There's always something new starting up that we'll keep y'all entertained with. And we'll start with NBA. We don't talk about it much. So we'll give a little take. A lot's been happening lately. Obviously, we see the headlines of Harden. Cousins is back with the Warriors, and they look unstoppable. But what y'all got? Who y'all liking this year aside from the Warriors?
I like the Raptors.
I like
think-
the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Getting Zion.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I really like the Raptors, to be honest. I mean, Kawhi's proven that he's the guy that could stop Durant. Or you can't stop him. You can hold him to limit him. And Pascal Siakam on the defensive end, sick. Offensive
That guy
end,
that looks like the
captain.
I'm the
He's the
captain now
captain?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Pascal
call him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Lowry can dish the ball.
Dude.
And there's sometimes he gets hot, but Lowry, my thing is Lowry come playoff time always
Disappears,
just
huh?
disappears.
I know.
Sounds
that's
like
crazy.
Damian Lillard, Dollar Dame.
Yep.
Disappear
I
at.
felt bad for Dame. He's probably one of the better point guards that will go unnoticed and doesn't get the credit he does just
He
because
wanted-
he's
Just
not.
'cause
He
there's
said
so many
before
good
the
point
season-
guards
He
there.
said before the season he wanted to build a super team with LeBron.
Really.
Yeah.
Well, now's his chance.
It'd be
You better
nice for him
pack
to
your
go to
bags
LA.
and head
But-
to LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
I
Kyrie
think
don't
the-
beat
He
you there.
looked good. No, oh,
I
yo,
think the
Hey,
Raptors,
yeah.
because Ibaka will get physical with Draymond Green, and Draymond means a lot to their team. He really
I
does.
said that. I've been saying that. He's such an asset
And
to that
then
He
team.
means a lot, but he means the least at
Yeah.
the same time.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
know.
deep they are.
They're-
He brings that attitude and that structure to the team, to get in people's face because KD's
Get
the
rid
best
of him.
scorer of all time, but he's not going to be that person, to Draymond's got that attitude, like
Yeah.
the bad boys, the Detroit Pistons
KD's
attitude.
a fake. When it comes to attitude,
I can see that.
he's a fake.
I see what you're
He's
saying.
not soft though.
He's not.
He's an
No,
all NBA defensive player
for
almost
sure.
every year.
Well,
No,
he's
he's
going to
not-
go down
he's
as one
not
of the best to
soft.
play for sure.
He's not soft, but he's not a bad boy, Like
Y'all saw
Draymond.
Boogie's first play. He caught that alley. He caught it from the lane. It was just
slammed,
like a give and
Yeah.
go. He just
He got-
boom.
He got
got
the
everyone
highest.
lit.
He got the highest plus minus in the history for the first two games that someone's played in the season.
That's insane.
Yeah, his
That's
his
insane.
plus minus the first game, 15 minutes was like plus 40.
All
What
right,
about-
my team I'm going to go with that I think, of
Don't
course,
say
last year, one game away from beating the Warriors and ending their season and winning it all,
Easy.
is going to be the Rockets. Once they get everybody healthy, I think they're going to end the season with the 2 or 3 seed in the West. They're 5 right now, and ahead of him, we got Denver Nuggets, who are going to fall off the map eventually.
They will, yeah.
And whoever else is ahead of them, however. Still 5th, though, with nobody on their team but Harden right now. He's showing out. Chris Paul's going to sit a little while longer as the All-Star break goes over. Capella's going to get that rest. They're going to come back solid. They'll have a good starting five.
I saw Chris Paul's supposed to be coming back like next week.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
going to sit, though. Harden's doing better without him. I mean,
But that's how
let
it
him
is,
sit
though.
and get really fully healed up.
That's
He ain't been fully healed since before he got hurt in that Warriors game last
yeah,
year.
and he always gets hurt, dude. Towards the end of the year, towards
And-
the playoffs, he's
And
injury prone.
He gets hurt in the worst time.
Exactly.
Like right before he got hurt this year, they went on like a 6-7 game winning streak. He gets hurt.
Yeah.
Last year, about to take down the Warriors. He gets
So
hurt.
I think Rockets are going to be the biggest threat this year, pending a Lakers trade where Lakers would maybe get another superstar. Then they'd be a little competition.
Y'all heard that the Grizzlies want to trade Conley and
I
Gasol.
don't think
But
they're going to change a team.
the-
I don't think if
the
Lakers
Warriors-
got both of them, still would
The
be
Warriors need some bench players, so they'll go get them 2
Oh,
All-Stars.
yeah. I bet.
I could
But the
see
thing
8.
with the
Take
Warriors
league
is,
minimum. Conley's like, I didn't load it up.
I like
I'll take
Rockets,
league
but the
minimum.
Warriors, they just added a big, what they needed.
Fareed-
Not only
Fareed-
any big, though, a big that shoots three-pointers accurately. A
Fareed- are you talking
sniper
about
from the
Fareed?
three. Huh?
Who you talking about? Who added?
DeMarcus Cousins, the
Oh,
Warriors.
Boogie. I thought
Yeah.
you said just added. I thought you were talking about the Rockets. I
The
was about to say
second best
Fareed
center in
cannot
the
shoot.
league. Gonna go out there.
Go, a league minimum. That's crazy. No, I don't see anybody touching the Warriors, dude. It's insane. Y'all saw Klay Thompson. Like remember you're crapping on him earlier in the year. You're talking about, oh man, he's shooting 40%. Man hit 10 threes in a row. Boy had 30 straight points off of straight threes.
He's gonna be a Laker next year.
Yeah,
I could
boy's
see it.
hot.
I could
he
see
needs
it.
to go some. He's not gonna be a Laker. He's gonna go to a trash squad,
dad-
and he's gonna
No.
score like 40 a game and win MVP.
No, his dad is the announcer for the Lakers, and his dad played for the Lakers.
I don't like the Lakers, but I hope you're right, just so we see some competition. Because as of right now, Warriors winning that, and then they're winning that, and then they're winning that again.
Dude,
They're winning every year.
Klay Thompson with LeBron dishing the ball
Dude.
would be stupid.
To be real with you, the Rocket. I heard you talking about the Rockets earlier.
That's
The
who got
Rockets,
best chance
They
against
need
the Warriors. Or
They
who?
need a bigger man, bro. Capella's not cutting it. They need someone like a AD or a Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's impossible
But
to
that's
find.
not going to happen though.
That's two unicorns.
You know?
A unicorn, Kristaps Porzingis. He's
That
out
would
of
be
New York soon.
Kristaps will be nice in
Get in there, Houston.
in
Come on,
Houston, for
Tillman.
real.
He's a power forward. They need a center.
Still,
Well,
No,
Capella's a
play.
beast.
Capella's a good center. That's what I'm saying. But they need somebody else that can get rebounds,
Yeah,
shoot,
they
and
have no
dish. You know,
size.
they don't. They have no size at all.
Hey, come on, bro. We just signed Fareed. Chill.
Yeah, come on, right? Jeez.
So is that who you got also is the best chance to beat the Warriors? Dustin took Raptors. I got Rockets. That's the only team
yeah.
I think that stands a
I would say
chance.
both of those, Rockets or Raptors. I'm not really set on one, but I mean, I'm a
If
Rockets
Ben
fan.
Simmons could shoot, it would be 76ers.
76ers. I don't. Dude, Jimmy Butler. I don't know what's happened to
The
him.
thing-
Ever since he
the
left
thing with-
Chicago, he's been garbage.
The thing with the 76ers, at home they're unbeatable. On the road,
They're bad.
So they better
bad.
snatch a 1 seed and hope the East wins the
Yeah, so they can get all those games at home.
the All-Star game.
yep. Bye-bye, Oladipo.
Feel bad for him.
All right, Matt, who you think? Anybody besides who we've said stand a chance in hell against the Warriors?
No, nobody stands a chance, to be honest.
I like that
Not even the
answer.
New York Yankees, Not
Nah.
even the New England Patriots.
No, we'd find a way.
Nobody. I think Adam Boogie's just that piece that makes him unbeatable. Y'all talk about Draymond being the attitude. Shh, don't forget about Boogie.
Yeah,
Boogie. They don't need Boogie's
Boy got
attitude,
teed
though.
up in his first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a given. They should put a bet on the book every night.
How
Will
many
he get a
tees you
tech or
gonna
no?
get?
Tech or
Yeah.
no for Cousins.
I'm taking yes every
But one
day.
other team I skipped over a little bit that I think actually has a chance if they're playing at home just because they could put up numbers. They need another piece for sure,
Oh,
though.
Don't say it. Don't say
The
Milwaukee.
Thunder.
I was about to. I
I
thought
like
you were about to
Thunder.
say
I
the
like the
Celtics.
Thunder. Dude, Paul George is playing out of his mind
If
right
Paul
now.
George can put up 30-plus a night and Westbrook can put up a 25-plus point
At-
triple-double,
He's been averaging double-doubles
They need
now.
I think they stand a
They
chance in
need
the
a
West.
shooter. They should have, when the Cavs said, okay, we're trading Korver, they should have went after Korver. They're terrible from
I
three.
don't know. We ain't reached the All-Star break, though, so there's a lot of moves still to be made. But I think if anybody stands a chance in the West, this could be Thunder and Rockets.
I would not be surprised if
Bucks are good, too.
this is a going out on a wild limb. If LeBron, Kevin Love, and Kyrie didn't all play in LA together.
Kyrie did call it, man, and
I wouldn't want
apologize.
Kevin
and
Love,
Stephen A.
honestly.
Hey,
Honestly.
Kevin
came out and said
Love
that.
was eating dinner with LeBron.
I don't
when,
want Kevin
when
Love.
Kyrie called, he was sitting eating dinner with Kevin Love.
Hey, that's
And
that's
LeBron-
that's the energy. It's bringing them all back together.
LeBron looked at his phone and showed Kevin Love, and he said, "Wonder what he wants."
Dang, that's crazy.
Said LeBron stood up. Kevin Love said it. Said LeBron stood up,
What
walked
did,
outside,
what did it
walked
say,
back
though?
inside, and they said, "What'd you tell him?" He
Did-
said, "I'm gonna call him back later."
Did it say when it was ringing? Did it say my son, number 5? It's like 5 children in the NBA. This
Yeah.
dude helped get big.
But
my,
all right.
my 5th child.
That's our teams there. MVP, Harden. Gotta be.
100%, no doubt.
Yeah.
Best player in the league right now, better than LeBron, better
Stop
than AD.
it. Stop
He ain't
it.
better than LeBron.
I said it
Chill
last
out.
week. Hit shit on LeBron one-on-one
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
with a ref. So with the ref
No, you
advantage.
don't have a ref.
LeBron would
61
foul every time.
61 points last night, averaging 30 more points in 21 straight games.
And y'all talk
It's
about
just
how many
crazy.
shots he takes.
Kobe
This
did the
last-
same thing.
This past week, though, he's been shooting around 50%. So I'm tired of hearing that.
I saw numbers compared to him and Kobe, and Harden's numbers are way more efficient than Kobe's were.
Yep.
If you look at him, like stats from like Kobe's career
And
and
of
Harden's
course,
career.
LeBron's numbers are efficient because he scores 25 a game, 20 off dunks or layups. So, of course, he's going to have a high.
Somebody tried to
field
tell me
goal
that,
percentage.
that
Boy,
if
don't even
LeBron
start.
shot,
You can't
somebody said
stop
if
him in the
somebody
lane.
said if LeBron shot the ball, he would be doing the same thing as Harden because he's a better shooter
He
than
would.
Harden.
No, he would.
He is
would.
not a better shooter than Harden.
He would.
Yeah, but LeBron's not going 5 from 20 from 3.
I understand that, but that didn't make sense when they told him that he would do better because he shoots better than Harden.
His
No, he
shots would
doesn't.
be more efficient. Yeah, so what I'm saying is if LeBron shot 38 shots in a game, 23s, he'd score 70. And
That's
he, and,
what
and he shot
He
20
used to do that when he was the only player on the Cavaliers team. Who'd they have? Zuzagas, whatever his name was,
His
that big old
rookie
white
year?
boy.
What's his
sophomore
name?
And
year.
Mo
Williams.
Williams
And
and
white
all
boy.
them. Yeah,
What was
he
the white
used to
dude that
shoot
was
that
cold?
many times a game.
He was
and
a
I never,
shooter.
I don't think I've ever seen LeBron score
Oh, what's
60.
his name? I forgot his
Because
name.
he's a pass first player.
He's not a pass first
Yes,
player.
he is.
Has he ever scored 60?
Dude averages like 8
Yeah,
assists
yeah.
a
He
game.
hadn't, has he?
Oh, he might not
I
have.
don't think he has.
Ever scored 60? Probably so.
I don't think he has.
Siri,
about-
has
what
LeBron
about-
ever scored
Has
60?
he ever
about-
scored?
time out.
Has he
Time
ever?
out.
What about, let me know when Harden shows up in the NBA Finals,
I knew this
which
was
he ain't
coming.
going to make it,
Right.
and score 52 points and have a triple-double in the Finals. Average a triple-double in the Finals. Oh, wait, I'll wait, because he scored 5 in Game 7
Well,
against
well,
San
Because
Antonio.
Warriors have
No.
this stacked team. How's he
Yes,
supposed
he-
to make it to the
Yeah.
finals?
How are you going to make it to the finals if you
LeBron-
don't build a
LeBron's
big
gonna show
three?
y'all.
If
That
you
was
don't
like
build a big
LeBron-
three like
That
That
LeBron
was like
has done with
LeBron
D-Wade
didn't
and
make
Bosh.
it. LeBron didn't
Hey.
make it till the finals till all the Celtics started
All I
getting
gotta
old.
Yep,
say for
there you
Steve,
go.
since he's wearing this Harden jersey, I don't forget when Harden dropped 5 in Game 7 against the Spurs.
Yeah, but check this out too.
5
Check
points.
check
I
this
don't
out
forget
though.
how much
5.
Vegas
1, 2,
paid him
3,
to lose
4,
that
5
game.
on
Check
one
this out.
hand, 5.
Check this out though.
5
He
points.
also has not built a big three like LeBron has built every team that he has went to.
I'm
Miami,
talking-
Cleveland,
I'm
LA.
talking about- I'm talking
the
about-
Warriors have had big threes. Come on now, be
They
serious.
got a big 2.
They got a big
'Cause Chris
7
Paul-
in Golden
A
State.
lot of people say Chris Paul's the best point guard ever.
Come on now, that man's 42 years old. He's playing just like LeBron. What you
Shoot.
mean?
Shoot.
The best point guard ever.
Shoot.
Look,
He
James
can't-
Harden is
what
doing
happened-
everything
what
by
happened-
himself.
Why you try to dog Chris Paul? What happened when he got hurt last year in the finals? Oh wait, they didn't win another game.
Okay,
Yeah,
but make your
yeah.
point though.
So
make
you're
your
saying
point
they'll
though,
win
because
it
James
this
Harden
year.
was by himself.
Yeah.
He's by himself. I'm
What
not saying
about-
Chris Paul's bad. I'm
What
saying
about
he's by himself.
What about last year when LeBron averaged a triple-double in the finals by himself? Second best player, J.R. Smith.
D-Wade?
All I remember is a
Last
sweep.
year.
Oh,
I said
last year.
J.R. Smith.
All I remember is a sweep.
We were
Thank you.
a J.R.
How many-
Smith layup.
how many did they
Oh
win?
wait, let me run the other
Michael
way when I
didn't
can
ever
make a
get
layup.
swept.
How many did they win?
Harden never got swept.
Huh?
How many did Cleveland win in the finals?
Shoulda won the first one.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's a rap song, boy.
Yeah.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah,
but he didn't.
Probably
But
a
if
Soulja Boy
Harden's
song.
second best
Probably
player was
so.
J.R. Smith,
Everything's a Soldier Boy song.
we're
in the last
talking.
week.
Y'all are dogging. Y'all are thinking Harden's the god, which he is.
Nobody
he's on
said
a,
he was a
He's
god.
on a
He
torrid.
is the point guard.
He's on a torrid streak right now. But you also got to
Point
remember,
guard.
this boy beat the Knicks by 4.
By himself.
Eric Gordon.
Yeah. Eric
What'd
Gordon
he
had
do?
under 20 points.
He was an
He had
all-star 2 years
16
ago.
2 years ago, bro.
Okay.
Let's quit living in
hold
the
on.
past.
I'm sorry.
J.R.
Hey,
Smith, second
I'm
best
sorry.
player on the
Hey,
court. LeBron
Hunter,
averages a
Hunter,
triple-double.
I forgot. Eric Gordon did get the 6th Man of the Year award. 6th
Hey,
Man
that
of the Year.
means
He
that's
did
a,
get 6th Man
he
of the
did get
Year.
sixth
That
man of
is
the year.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
that's a good award, really.
That is a
to
good
be
award for a
honest.
6th man, somebody who's not the
So-
second, third best player on your team.
So Lou Williams ain't the second or third best. Lou Williams
On the
is
Clippers right now, who have absolutely nobody? Yeah, probably
But
so.
why is he
And
coming off the
LeBron
bench?
James-
Why is he
LeBron
coming off the
James,
bench?
though,
If he's
LeBron
if he's the
James-
best player, why is he coming off the bench? That tells you it means something to be the 6th man.
It
But
does mean
yeah.
something, but that's not helping him out if you're the 6th
you
man.
run the offense 22 to 24 minutes of a game. You run the offense. That's why it's a 6-man.
Yeah, Harden has a washed-up All-Star in Chris Paul and a 6-man of the year.
Y'all wasn't saying he was washed up last year.
But LeBron James
Tell him,
didn't
Matt.
have.
Don't be so quiet, Matt.
LeBron James didn't have the number 1 point guard in the league, Kyrie Irving, All-Star starter Kyrie Irving, and an All-Star top 10 player in the league.
He wasn't a
Kevin
starter
Love.
when LeBron played
Kevin
for him.
Love wasn't top 10 in the league either.
Kevin
2020
Love-
every other night.
Kevin Love was fake from day one.
No
Yeah,
way.
he was.
Yes.
He did his
No.
part. I'm just saying LeBron had role players. He ain't done it all by himself his whole career like everybody thinks.
I just want to know
He's
how
had
you,
his weapons.
I just want to know how you score 50 and have a triple-double and still lose because J.R. Smith can't make a layup. Instead, he gets the ball and runs the other way.
I just can't foresee how you get swept.
That's kinda-
man.
And I'm not going to pretend
Warriors
like
didn't even sweep the Rockets.
and
They
I'm not
couldn't
going to
even sweep the
pretend
Rockets.
I'm not going to pretend. Yeah, but the Rockets blew a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, they still took them to 7.
Oh, they
Cleveland
blew a
didn't
3-1
even.
lead.
Cleveland got one home game that whole series.
If y'all don't remember, LeBron came back from a 3-1 lead against the best team in history until
I think
now.
Kyrie Irving came back from a 3-1
Oh,
lead.
shut up!
Stop.
LeBron averaged 38 a game.
Who had the
Who
block?
hit the game
against-
winner?
Who had the block though?
Who hit
Yep,
the game
who
winner?
had the block? Who pit that bitch?
Who won it for Cleveland for their first championship ever?
LeBron.
Who left Cleveland to go to Miami and actually win a championship and join two other top 10 league players?
Bosh was trash
LeBron.
too.
Bosh was not trash. We used to be so high on Velociraptor Bosh. Quit playing.
Yeah, we're always high on people when they play on a team where they're the only person.
That
We
boy
were
was
high on
nice, though.
Aldridge. We were high on Aldridge last year. This year he scores 20 a game. Last year, 28 a game, 10 rebounds. When you're the only guy, of course you're going to be good. Devin Booker, of course.
All I'm saying is LeBron's had weapons year in and year out. He has not had weapons for one season. In that one season he had no weapons, he got swept.
Bradley Beal, trash with John Wall. John Wall leaves, they're talking about Bradley Beal being a top 5 player in the league, which is ridiculous.
All right, guys, so there's our take on NBA. We went for a while there. We always get heated in those discussions. I like to stir the pot because I'm not a big LeBron James fan. He is a beast. I'll admit it when it's all said and done. But, Dustin, you have to do the same. Tell me right now that you love James Harden.
He's a beast. He's a beast. Don't get me wrong.
Tell me right now that James Harden and Patrick Mahomes are both the MVP and
I
they're
ain't
your most hated players in the league and they're both MVP this year.
I don't hate Harden. I don't hate him at all. Kevin Durant's my most hated player in the league. Always will be. He got some sick shoes, but I will not wear them. Will not wear them. Kyrie, until Kyrie. Now that he apologized to LeBron, I'll put on a pair of his shoes. But
I want to see you with some
This
Kyries.
boy-
You walk into the studio with Kyrie's on, we're going and playing one-on-one right now. Just so you'll take them off because you
Soon as
don't
I stop-
deserve it.
as soon as I stop losing that money sports betting, I'll
Dude,
give me a pair.
Hey, you gotta love Dustin though. This man likes the best athlete in almost every sport. Hops on the bandwagon. So no
Oh,
underdog
yeah.
story. No like
Dude, you
nobody
should've
that other
seen him-
people like.
Bro.
But it's like LeBron,
Bruh.
best player in
Bro.
basketball, my favorite.
You should have seen
Tom
him.
Brady, best quarterback in football. Tom Brady's my favorite player.
Hey,
I got a jersey.
You should have seen him during that 08 Olympics, bro. He was trying to get my mom to get a swimming pool. He loved Michael Phelps. His boy started eating Subway every day.
I'll straight up admit, I've been a bandwagon fan for NFL, and I follow LeBron wherever he goes, just
Right.
like most people did Shaq. Wherever Shaq went, they went.
This
But
boy
I've
said-
been a Braves fan my whole life.
No,
and we ain't won nothing.
I hope.
legit.
Favorite-
Dustin did say, "Mom, come on, please, just an above ground pool. That'll do." I
Hey,
want to
I
learn
got
to
a question.
swim.
Who's your favorite soccer player?
I don't watch soccer.
But if you were to pick, who would it be?
I don't watch
No,
soccer.
name one soccer player.
All right, Neymar.
No,
no. Dude, Ronaldo, I got a 7 jersey. I got a 7 jersey.
I'm sure thought he was about to say Ronaldo.
No, I like Neymar.
Oh, okay, that's
Dustin
different.
don't even know who Neymar plays for. Don't ask that boy. No.
Shoot. Neymar plays for Brazil, don't he?
That's the national team. That ain't even a real team.
I ain't going for no American team if my favorite player's international.
No, bro. National
Shoot.
team is every 4
Shoot,
years.
my favorite baseball player's from the Dominican Republic. So I don't care.
Dustin
my
said, I ain't
favorite-
got no type long as they're a winner.
My favorite football player, Tom Brady, not even human.
Yeah, you're right. He's not. All right, and we'll quickly transition over into MLB and give some quick takes. We got spring training starting over the next couple weeks. A lot of moves. The free agency deadline's coming up, and regular season will be here in March, so we're only a couple months out. So we'll give our takes. First of all, we'll give who we think's going to win it all. Obviously, I'm going to go with the Astros. As an Astros and Red Sox fan, I've been fortunate the last 2 years. But I'm going to go with the local squad. My team's winning it again. All we lost was Morton. We'll sign another starter that'll be a beast. He'll get juiced up on roids and be a Verlander reincarnated. And we signed Michael Brantley as a great utility player and outfielder. So I'm going to go Astros win it this year for sure.
Who you got, Matt?
You already know. I'm picking the Yankees every year, no matter what.
What about you, Steech?
I said it earlier in my bold take. I was talking about I don't want to see the Yankees win, but
Come on, bro. Yeah, you do.
I think the Yankees got that just with their bullpen. But if not them, give it to the Red Sox again, straight up. If it's not gonna be the Yankees, it's gonna be the Red Sox for sure. And I know I'm not even mentioning Houston. I just don't see them beating the Red Sox. Red Sox got a cold squad. If Yankees can start hitting, if the Yankees can hit like they said they can, like they have on roster, they'll win the World Series for sure.
But who would the best team in the National League be?
My pick's coming from the National League.
Really?
Yep. I think the Dodgers are going to win it.
No.
They just signed A.J. Pollock.
I hate the
Bro,
Dodgers,
they signed
bro.
A.J. Pollock and lost Machado.
It don't matter. They're getting Corey
That's
Seager
a terrible trade-off.
Corey Seager was the best shortstop in the game before he got hurt.
Yeah, true.
So they're getting
And they have about 20 pitchers on their roster that are
Yep.
starters.
Yeah.
Yep, they got rid of their nutcase and Puig. The guy that they had to put in
Where
the
did
starting
Puig
lineup.
go?
Cincinnati. They had to put him in the
God,
starting lineup because he
Shoot,
brought
I bet
people.
you Devin, our boy
He's
Devin's
pissed.
hyped up. Cincinnati been signing some winners lately.
Yeah, Sonny Gray. What a winner.
Yikes.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least they're getting names.
Sonny Gray is
But-
trash.
Now it's just not Votto and Duvall and other guys.
Two
Homer
teams
Bailey.
I definitely wouldn't sleep on this year. The Brewers again. Just because the Brewers are either going to end up getting Bauer, Bumgarner, or Kluber. One of the three. And then I wouldn't sleep on the Cardinals. If the Cardinals get a good starting pitcher, they're going to be a force. Because their bullpen's really good. And they got Goldschmidt now. And Azuna is going to be better. They're going to be all right.
All right, I'm going to go with whatever team gets Bryce Harper.
The White
The
Sox?
White Sox will win it all. I'm just kidding. No.
Well, I think that closes the door on Dodgers getting Harper due to the fact they signed Pollock, and Pollock's a beast. So
Yep, so where's Harper going to go? For sure, White Sox. Is that the only team willing to pay him and Machado?
bad as I hate to say it, I think he's going to go to the Phillies.
Oh, yeah, Braves are screwed. I'm going to say screwed. I'd like to say something else.
I
But,
like
yeah,
that the Braves
y'all are-
ain't. The
that's
Braves
gonna
aren't
kill
going
y'all.
all in this year. I like that because the free agent class is good next year too. I don't want them to overpay for Harper or Machado, so I'm fine with them just sitting back. They overpaid for Donaldson, but we had a lot of cap space for this year, and we didn't want to spend it long term, so get a guy for 1 year. I mean, heck, we made Nick Markakis a 300 hitter. Let's see what we can do with Josh Donaldson.
Yeah, I like the baby Braves making a transition into a good team. Probably win their division next year, especially if Harper leaves, as long as he don't go to Phillies, because Phillies are also on the come up.
I'm worried. I'm worried about the Nationals starting rotation. If they re-signed Harper, they would win the division due to the fact they got Scherzer, Strasburg, and went and got Patrick Corbin. Bro, that rotation's lethal.
The team I'm afraid of course, as an AL fan, Houston and Red Sox, is of course Matt's pick, the Yankees. I'm definitely worried this year. Every time I do get a baseball update, it's Yankees sign someone else. So obviously they're probably double the luxury tax or whatever baseball does, the cap.
The Red Sox were over.
They were over a little last year when they won.
Wasn't it
I
like
remember
40
seeing it.
million?
I think it was
That's a
like
lot, dude.
14.
That's a
I think
lot
it was
over.
like 14. It wasn't a 40. But yeah, Cashman, Yankees GM, he could afford to pay out of pocket for all these players, I guess, and break the rules since they are America's team or whatever. But yeah, a little worried about the Yankees. They got some good stuff going for them.
If they
Any
could
other
get
big
another
name free
starter-
agents aside from Harper and Machado left?
Keuchel's still out there.
Yeah, I think
Keuchel's-
Keuchel's going to end up staying.
Keuchel could probably. I could see Keuchel going to Colorado. Most pitchers don't want to go to Colorado and pitch. Keuchel's a ground ball pitcher in a fly ball ballpark. It'd be a good fit. So, I don't know. Y'all want to talk baseball? I had to bring Colton in here, let him school y'all for a little while.
Shit, I was reading up on something the other day talking about how Sonny Gray left the Yankees, went to the Cincinnati Reds. Also, look at the Reds though. I mean, they just got Matt Kemp and Yasiel Puig. They're building their form. They have a really good form team as well, though. They have a good form team. No, listen to this though.
The thing is, their pitching's bad.
No, but see,
dude.
look, it is bad.
Homer Bailey's their ace.
No, he's
I used
gone.
to.
Homer
No,
Bailey's
he's gone now?
with the Dodgers.
I used to text everybody and be like, "Hey, Homer Bailey is pitching for the Reds. Mortal luck, whoever they're playing."
Right. Yeah. But
Hey,
no,
that's
listen
how
to
it
this,
was with James Shields. I'd text everybody and be like, James Shields on the mound tonight. Y'all better take him.
or Bartolo Colon take the over right now. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, until he does a perfect
biggest-
game, damn near.
Against the
against
Astros, yeah.
I'm at the game
Hey,
last year.
I got
They blew so
a
much money.
5-team parlay.
This boy beat
last
Verlander.
last piece of this 5-team parlay, Astros versus Rangers. I call Hunter. I'm so pumped up. Hunter's at the game. I'm like, I'm not even hedging it. Paid like $350. I'm like,
Astros a minus 320
I'm like-
favorite. Verlander
I
versus
took 'em by
Bartolo
2.
Colon.
I took
Yep.
him by 2. I said it's over. 5-team parlay. Let's go.
Boy,
This
I
boy
lost
Bartolo almost
hundreds.
throws
A
a
no-no.
perfect
7
game.
innings, 7 perfect innings.
And then the next biggest parlay I got screwed on. Last year, y'all remember Rockets played the Timberwolves, beat them in a series 4-1. The one game they lost had Rockets money line at Minnesota to win a 5-team parlay worth like
Yep.
$320.
So baseball season's right around the corner. Y'all get to hear our bad beats. All-star Hall of Fame pitchers getting dinged up by
All year.
terrible teams. But we'll end MLB there, and we'll end the week there as well. We hope everybody has a good weekend, and we'd like to give a quick shout-out to our sponsors, Legend Gear and Apparel. You could check them out at legendgear.co. Got the shirts like we're all wearing right now, watches, all kinds of good gear, ties if you wear ties to work, women's products, all kind of good stuff over there at Legend Gear. So go check them out on Facebook, Instagram, all social media platforms, and at legendgear.co. Also, check out our new and upcoming company, Legend Wood and Artifacts, already on social media. So just search them there, and then the website will be launching within the next 6 days. So be on the lookout there, and that'll probably be legendwood.co. We haven't specified a domain name yet, but it's coming at the end of the week, and we'll see y'all next week. So go check them both out. Discount code LND10 off legendgear.co. All right, guys, that's it. See y'all next week.